concept of community policing became prominent after the collapse of the Idi Amin regime. The state was in a situation of fluidity. The Amin regime itself had destroyed the institutions, most of the governance institutions, like the police had weakened, the judiciary. So a lot of armed gangs rose up during that time, and really the insecurity was unprecedented.
IDRC system when it came, it has tuyambyeko kinene okulabika nga tusobola okwetereza in our villages because tulina structure yatekebwawo ng'eriko abantu 10 of different sections, mobilization, or secret for women, security for finance, for struggle for in that form.
It was an elaborate system where you had a chosen group of people of about 9 with a chairman, and then with the people with particular offices, secretary for youth. There was also the component of local defense, and these were people chosen from the people so that people could defend their own areas where they come from. And these are people who initially were not trained by police, but they were like volunteers who came out to do patrols in order to curb the insecurity that was going on in the areas.
Nali neerabidde okugula obugaati bw'abaana obwa paakingi banga bakeera nnyo ssaawa 12 asanga akaguruupu k'abaana balinga 5 nenzijja mbayiteko omu kyava nkola bw'ati omulala namuga nti kansala waffe muleke kansala waffe muleke omulala naŋŋamba nti sole nnya busole nakomaawo saagenda kugula kagaati nenkyuka nenkomaawo wayita essaawa emu nempulira endongo bajja bagoba omukyala akaaba ensawo yange ensawo yange ensawo yange naggulawo.
These low-income areas, for instance our sample areas of Yohana Maria Muzee and Chifumbira, were really very fertile ground, harboring all sorts of criminals. Initially, during the period of political turmoil, you had a lot of armed gangs because they knew that these were slums and they could hide very well. They couldn't easily be flushed out. They'd snatch bags from people, snatch phones, and even they would use bars to hit you and take the money, and even murders. They would break into houses.
So the nature also of crime also begins to change, with electronic gadgets coming up, phones coming up, like the mobile phone, computers, you find, the target is no longer, we find criminals with a target, they say, we now want mobile phones, we want computers, we want, laptops, things like that. So the police now kind of takes the local defense that was there. The population is also increasing, so the villages are left without anybody to look after their property. And that's when the concept of crime preventers comes in.
So the state had a political dimension, and it therefore did not leave the LDUs, which were voluntary community-based. It now sort of like upgraded them into state vigilantes. Those are the crime preventers. Gave them special training, more training than the LDUs, made them like an integral part of the police, to bolster the police in fighting the criminals. Now come political mobs.
Kirungi nnyo ekyokuwandiika ba crime preventers, kyayamba bakikola, naye nga si bonna, naye abamu abavubuka abamu abasingamu obungi bakiyingira naye nga ate bakyamu. Bwe bamala okiyingira ne bakakasibwa nti ba crime preventer bakwatagana ne poliisi, mu kifo ky'okulaga poliisi ekituufu bo bateekawo ekyabwe, poliisi negira ku kyabwe ekikyamu nti be batuufu, kuba already abamu baali babbi. Asobola okuleetinga poliisi okugigamba nti nagiza mu kifo ekirala ne bajja ne babba ewalala.
Those days they were telling us for crime preventer should work in his area of jurisdiction. But these days they make these younger boys to move with them. Some they take it as a full-time work when they are not paying them. But a crime preventer is somebody who is within his jurisdiction. If he sees something wrong, he reports it. That's the work of the crime preventer.
Interesting features that we found out of the community-led security initiatives was the court system, how they dealt with crime perpetrators if they got one. For example, if the LDUs got a criminal, what would they do? You know, they would subject them, depending on the nature of the crime, to a court, a local village court. And this court in most cases was led by the chairman of the area, the local council area, who has elders, who has the community security committee, and they called it Court Mbagirao. Court Mbagirao is we do it there and then.
Koti ya Mbagirao ebiseera ebisinga abantu bagikozesa ku lw'okulemererwa kwa poliisi abakozesa amateeka nti abantu kibayitirirako ng'omuntu bamukwata bwe bamuta ng'ate afuuse ekizibu ku kyalo. N'olwekyo kkooti Mbagirawo y'abantu yeeyanga okusalawo ng'omuntu emukooye n'emukolako ng'amateeka bwe galagirira. Poliisi bw'ejja n'etaasa nga bukyali wa teyagudde kutaasa.
The system that there is, if I may call it now a mixed system, I think it helps. Because the crime preventers, because they know the areas, they almost work as the local defense units used to work. So you find that they are effective because they know, because they are the ones that lead the police into these areas, local areas. And it is, we found it very effective.
The biggest impact, I think, we are seeing many allies. Police is getting more allies, more partners in policing. They are not leaving it to police alone.